Good morning mga ka-peps, mga ka-expat. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Cell TV. Ngayon, pupunta po kami ng Dubai Safari. Kasama ko po ang aking husband. Kasi today, ang kanyang off. Samahan niyo po kami mamaya. Kita-kits po.
A few moments later.
Troubles. Yeah.
No vlog.
Like and subscribe. Sorry. Yeah. Back to yourself.
المنطقة الحرة لمطار دبي. The next station is Dubai Airport Freetown.
Hey, we're going. Start off. Hindi niya ako yun. Hindi niya ako yun. Natiglig.
Dito po ako sa loob ng taxi. Kasama ko ang aking husband.
Bye.
मैं आपको फॉलो करूँगा, आप मुझे फॉलो करेंगे। आप आगे चलो, मैं फॉलो करूँगा।
Taba niya, no? Hi. Hello.
Ganun mo? Hi! Pinapakinggan ko niya kung
Baka kailangan niya ng ano?
pagkain.
Oo. Ayun pala, wala dito.
Sige nga, sige nga.
Wala na case.
Wow! Bye!
Ay, okay, ba? Gusto mo pa ito kamay yun. Baka pumasagasaan na. Husband, sunod ng sunod. May behind the scene pa pala. Pwede yun, pwede.
Wala na yung masabi, tawa lang ang tawa. Dito tayo guys, chill lang tayo sa selfie.
Super saya po talaga dito sa Dubai Safari! Wow,
diba?
Yes!
Sobrang dami nila, oh.
Sabahan nyo kami guys mamaya doon sa dulo!
Talaga sumisigaw ka. Ganun siya. Kung wala, pwede ka namang hindi ka naiilang.
Dito po sa Dubai Safari, pwede po kayong maglakad. Kung ayaw nyo lang po maglakad, meron din po mga bus na pwede nyo sakyan sa inyong patutunguhan. Tapos marami din pong puno dito. Sarap po ng hangin. Dito nyo po talaga nakaka-enjoy, nakaka-relax.
Essa na Arábia na Tisba Malam. Seria
So, we need to go there now. Thank you. Show.
Saan pa ba daw? Medyo malayo-layo pa? May show muna daw, so nanonood muna kami ng show.
Yeah.
Tapos pagkatapos nun, lilibot na sa lilibutin na namin to para makita yung mga ibang animals. Explorer
Village Street.
Village.
Hindi ko po nasisimula ang show. Maya-maya po po. Ayan guys, still waiting pa rin po kami ng show.
A few moments later.
Umpisa na po ang show.
So at this time, we would like to ask all of you to please turn off the flashes of your cameras because some
Ayan po nag-show po yung mga animal.
you guys like that? Yeah. Yes. You have been very keen on playing as a team. So first up, our Wanderers. You are the one. This is already a victory. leaders and even the raptors, but also unison. How about the leaders? Go on, so. Well, team is showing us that we're being destined. Well, during rainy season, the Pinas not also inside Jane having to coordinate with one and they're creating a title so that the field can master to the female. Ready? Are you ready?
Dahan-dahan.
Diyan ka.
Oo nga eh.
Pila na kami.
Ayan.
Dalawang oras na pila.
Wait. Dapat tinunod natin yun. Hindi pa nga kami bayad. Ito. Isa-isa. Pwede ba? Dito tayo.
Ayun guys, palis na po kami.
Ladies and gentlemen and kids, good morning. How are you? All good? Who's excited to see animals? Everybody, you had been to the African village? No. First of all, my name is Ace and I will be your guide for the next 40 to 40 meters. Please remain seated while the bus is moving. It will be a little bumpy to give us that safari experience. Please also avoid knocking on the windows or on the glasses to catch the animal's attention. Once you're taking photos and videos, please switch largest land mammal. And guess which animal is this? The hippo. Over here to the left side of the bus. Oh, now he went under the water now. One more is there. A bit in the front. For a closer and a better look of the hippopotamus, I also do suggest that you also visit our hippo aquarium just outside the bus tour departure area. Because what we're going to see on this safari journey is the natural behavior of the animals. Like the hippopotamus, from their scientific name, Hippopotamus amphibius, amphibious means they can live both in land and in water. In fact, the hippopotamus normally stay for about 16 hours into the water in a day. And they can also hold their breath under the water for about 5 to 6 minutes. They normally stay into the water since they have very sensitive skins too. If they stay under the sunlight for too long, they can also get sunburns and bruises too. So, given those information, do the hippopotamus swim? No? Who says yes? Yes? I'm sorry, ma'am. They do not swim. Because the waters, and is normally a home to the water or the wading birds, or those African spoonbills, and the smaller blackbirds are the glossy ibis. The biggest bird sitting next to the water in there is the great white pelican. And another common characteristic that they have is that they have the nostrils at the base of their bills, which still enables them to breathe even the tip of the bill is under the water. Towards the left side of the bus are the tallest land mammals, the southern or the South African giraffe. Can anybody help me identify which one is the strongest part of the giraffe's body? The neck? The horns? It is actually their neck. But looking at those long and strong necks, how many bones or vertebrates do you think they have? Any camera there with X-ray vision? 100 something. 32. 132. Any more guess? 200? Going once. Going twice.
Lower.
I think you wouldn't believe me, guys. They only have 7. Seven neck bones or 7 vertebrates on their neck. Like the humans do, we only have 7 in our neck. But their bones measures about 10 to 11 inches long. That's why the neck itself, they measure about 6 to 7 feet long. Standing near to the fences, still on the left side, are the biggest antelopes, the elands. And there's even a sitting giraffe in there. I hope we can still catch him, but sometimes naughty ones do. These are the baboons.
Yan yung nasa Sino makapag-anak?
One of the 2 species of the baboons that we have in here, we also have the Chacma baboons in the African village. The baboons that we are going to see next are the Hamadryas baboons. We have a lot of them on this exhibit alone, about 70 of them. And what's interesting about the number that we have in here, majority of them has been rescued from the pet trade. It is a sad truth, but humans are one of the major threats of the baboons in the wild because even the smaller, the young ones, have been taken out to be sold as pets. They also use the baboons for medicinal experiments since the baboons share 90% same DNA with the human beings. Sitting next to the tree, he is the big and bumpy male. He is the boss or he is the dominant male, the alpha baboon. We call him with the name Pogi. Kabayans, what Pogi means? Handsome. Their head keeper is actually a Filipino who has given him the name Pogi. Those red buds of the baboons are what we call the sitting pad of the baboons. Since the baboons are not known to be living on trees, they usually live on rocky places like what we see around us. And those red bumps that they have on their back is like a built-in cushion for them. That is the main support that they have when they are sitting. As they are also considered to be old world monkeys, or those monkeys who have very weak tails. They cannot use their tails to hold on anything or to hang from branches to branches of trees. Unlike the new world monkeys like the marmosets, who uses their tail as if they have a third hand. And these baboons are largely found in the old continents of Africa and Asia. But for the adults, those baboons who have the bigger and the red humps, they are the female baboons. And that will be also a sign or could be a sign that they are ready for reproduction or to have babies of their own. Or sometimes if it is or we get to those familiar animals, let me also introduce the other members that we have in here. We still have the eland on the right side. And these small antelopes in front of the bus, some of them are from the left side. And some of them just cross to the right side is the national animal of South Africa, the springboks. And springboks are known because of their running and jumping ability. They can run about 90 kilometers per hour and they can jump about 3 meters high. We still have the sitting giraffe towards the left side of the bus. This beautiful oryx towards the left side of the bus with a brown neck is called the scimitar horned oryx. They were once widespread in the northern parts of Africa, but they went extinct due to hunting. Now you can only find them in conservatory facilities and a zoo like the Dubai Safari Park. Together with the eland feeding on the grasses on the right side, and some of them are also here on the left side, are the impalas. They are easily recognized because of those 3 black lines on their butt part, which looks like which letter? It looks like a letter M, right? These 3 black lines that they have on their butt parts. You guys love McDonald's? Yes? I'm not giving for free. But I believe the likes of the lions also love McDonald's. Once they see the impalas, they look at them like the living McDonald's. Before I get to the explanation, towards the right side of the bus are the most handsome antelopes, or the second biggest antelopes, the greater kudu. And they are also known because of their great ability to jump. They jump about 2 meters high from their standing position. If you see the kudus without the horns, they are not handsome, but instead they are beautiful as they are the female ones. We still have the eland towards the right side of the bus. Oh, and there's the black and white striped animal to the left side, the zebra. And zebra is the national animal of Botswana. Those colors and stripes that they have on their bodies are also like our fingerprints. No zebra has the same pattern on their bodies. These are the kudus, together with the impalas and the southern giraffe. One fun fact about the giraffe and those animals who live together with them: the smaller animals who live with the giraffe are said to be wise animals. Why? Danger from afar coming their way. So once the giraffe starts to run, they also run. In here, when our giraffes are running, of course they do not have predators in here. When they are just playing by themselves, the other smaller animals still run with them. With that same mentality that they have on the carry on their head. These are the big horned sheep. They actually look like a goat, right? But since they have the horns, they said these are sheep. And those pair of horns that they carry on their head may weigh about 13 to 15 kilograms. And yet they are still known to be very good climbers. They usually live on rocky mountains. We also have in here the biggest and the heaviest flightless birds, the ostrich. Now you can see 3 ostriches in here. Anybody can help me identify which ones are the males and the females? Who says the females are the black ones? Who say the male are the black? The males are the black ones. And the gray one is the female. Because if you look at the feathers of the gray one or the brown one, it's a bit saggy. And the black ones are more composed and more good looking. It is a general characteristic of the bird's family. The males, especially if you look at the peacock, the males are always more colorful and more good looking than the female. I think that also applies to the human. Males are more good looking than the female? No? I know I'll get some objections, but definitely all of us are beautiful beings in our own special way. Form a group of all male lions. Normally they are siblings or brothers. This group is called the Coalition of Lions. You can easily identify a lion from a lioness, as only the lions. I'm sure if you will agree, despite of being known as the kings, the lions are also known to be one of the laziest. Are they? With how they look like now? They look lazy? You know how lazy are they? They can only sleep for only 18 to 22 hours in one day. Wow! Not even in a full week, in just one day. But the main reason that they tell the lions are lazy because the lioness or the females are the one who hunt for food. And they even serve the first bite to the alpha, to the dominant one. They were really kings. They have to be served. And being the kings, they also have one of the loudest voice in the wild. A lion's roar can be heard about 7 to 8 kilometers from his standing position. Now I think that is how it should be. If you're the king, you have to have a loud voice so that the whole kingdom can hear you and feel your presence with your voice. I believe you have a glimpse and a preview of the next animals towards the left side of the bus behind these fences. The second largest land mammals, the rhinos. We have 5 of them in here. We only have 1 male and 4 females. Have you heard that the rhinos are the most serious animal? Nobody heard that one before? That they are the most serious? Yeah. How serious are they? They even put that one on their name. The rhino serious. No, I'm not serious, I'm just kidding. But are they big? Yes? You think they are strong? Yes? They are actually massive and strong, but despite of those characteristics and abilities, the rhinos suddenly are still vulnerable in the wild. Humans hunt them because of their horns, which is like the elephant tusk. It is very expensive in the trade. These are the southern white rhinoceros. The next animals will be going towards the right side of the bus. How aggressive are they? They have very sharp memory. That if you do harm to them and they were able to escape and live, they never forget. They never forgive. And even the likes of the lions, they have Reg throwing the lioness up in the air using those well-developed and strong horns. They love to use their horns, also like the rhinos. That's why in here, sometimes we put them this enrichment activity that we put the big truck tires or the big boomer balls, the heavy plastic balls that they use to throw using their horns so that they can still exercise also their neck, which is one of their natural things in the wild. So that. The remaining 2 female northern white rhinos are now in Kenya. Towards the left side is the Watusi. Watusi next is the Watusi. I believe in the Philippines, Watusi is a firecracker, but in Rwanda and Uganda, Watusis are cattle. And Watusi means together. They got that name from the Tutsi tribe of Rwanda, but those cattle like this that you will find in Uganda, they call them Ankole. They got that name from the Ankole tribe of Uganda. They are known because of their big long horns, which can grow about 2 meters long from tip to tip. They are also known to be one of the most expensive cattle out in Rwanda and Uganda. They even use the Watusi to pay dowry when a male is marrying a female. This bird walking on the left side with the bald red head unfortunately is known to be the ugliest bird, the marabou stork. He is a scavenger and a very close cousin of the vultures. But when we look at him on the back view, sometimes we call him the Undertaker. Because of the full black wings that he have, it looks like he's wearing the Undertaker's black cape. The tall gray bird standing with him in there is the gray heron. The smaller white birds that we have on the right side are the egret. They are just migratory birds. They just flew in since they are getting shelter and food from here. They might also leave us maybe by the summer period to migrate on a cooler place. Yes. And the bigger white birds with the black feathers on the edge of its wing is the white stork. And white storks are mostly famous. I believe in the Philippines, stork is also a different one. It's a candy. Mint one. Yeah. So we're back into the water, not to swim. This water came from one of the longest river in the wild, the Nile River, and it came with the second biggest crocodiles, the Nile crocodiles.
Wala eh. Where's the crocodile? Ayun na yung sa dulo.
Anybody has an idea how can we identify if it is an alligator or a crocodile? Yes? Snout? Yes? Crocodiles have which shape? Pointed. Or it looks like a V shape. The alligators are? Rounded, or it looks like a U shape. And once they close their mouth, alligators only show the upper teeth. Only the upper. Crocodiles show both the upper and the lower. Being the second biggest crocodiles, they can grow about 6 meters long. And they also come second on the strongest bite list after the great white sharks. The crocodiles also have the natural behavior of opening their mouth, especially once they are out of the water. Any idea why? Yes?
To regulate their body temperature.
That is the main reason to regulate their body temperature. Being cold-blooded animals, they do not sweat. So once they open their mouth, that is the time that they release the heat from inside the body. Secondly, to get their mouth and teeth clean with the help of the birds who pick up the leftover from the mouth and the teeth of the crocodiles. But what I suggest, if you haven't been to the African village, after the Explorer village, you explore next the African village and be at the Asian village at around 2:30. So you can see the show first at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Then after the show, you can proceed to the Arabian Desert Safari. Welcoming us in the bachelor's group are those horse-looking like animals sitting on the left corner. These are the biggest Asian antelopes from India in the subcontinent. It is called the nilgai. Nilgais got their name from two Hindi words. The first one is nil or nila, which means blue, and gai, which means cow. In India, they also refer to them as the blue bull or the blue cow. Sitting together with the egrets on the left side are again the scimitar horned oryx, which we also saw in the African mix earlier. Once we take this left turn, you will find the most They only feed on plants and grasses and other greeneries. Standing on the right corner, the dark-colored antelopes with two big scimitar-shaped horns is the national animal of Zimbabwe, the sable antelope. In sable antelope, this one walking towards the direction of the bus. And the predator, since they only feed on plants and grasses, but once they see predators coming their way, they are so brave. They try to fight them back using is the almaha, the Arabian oryx, the national animal of UAE. It is also shared by Oman and Qatar as their national animals too. In fact, if you're familiar with the logo of Qatar Airways, they even have the head of the almaha on their logo. Next to them, a bit brownish in color with two twisted horns. One of their adaptive mechanism during the cold season, they tend to grow their hair a bit longer and thicker to keep them warm. Together with the almaha, still on the right side, is the Indian antelope. So if they are just the second biggest, who is the biggest cat of all?
The tiger.
Yeah, it is also a tiger. It is the Siberian tiger. Coming next to them are these playful cats, the Bengal tigers. And as a conservatory facility, the Dubai Safari Park is intended to keep the exhibit areas of the animals to be almost the same as their natural habitat. That's why in here for the tigers, we have these man-made waterfalls and river together with the rock formations. about the ages of 3 to 6 years old. They are still considered to be young ones. Display. Tigers actually dip and swim in these waters as they are known to be very good swimmers and very efficient climbers too. How about the lions? Can they swim? Most of them might still feel lazy and sleepy, but they are not as lazy as the lions. Especially in terms of hunting, tigers are known to be solitary hunters. They hunt alone. So both the male and the female knows how to hunt by themselves. 12 years in the wild, but unfortunately majority of them did not even reach those ages. Now they are tagged to be endangered in the wild. Because of their beautiful colors and stripes that they have on their body, they are hunted by humans due to poaching. They remove the full skin together with the fur that they use to create bags, accessories, home decorations, and even carpets too. That's why now they are tagged to be endangered in the wild. They might look like a cat or a dog, but they are not related to both families. They have their own family. I call them the 8th day. They are mostly related to Sunday to Saturday. Their family is the hyena. They can grow about 1.8 meters or about 6 feet tall. And they can still fly. In India, they also use the Sanus crane as a symbol of marital fidelity. This one is the original. And the inspiration of Bambi, it is called the axis deer. And like Bambi, they are also very social animals too. They love to live with the group. And they are also playful like Bambi. Animals will be the friends of Santa's reindeers. They might look like one, but without the antlers, these are the female and the young sambar deers. They normally stay into the side because we first two. And as I see also a lot of kabayans in the bus, I hope you guys are familiar with that buffalo. Proudly representing the Philippines together with yours truly, our national animal, the Asian water buffalo, or what we locally call in the Philippines as Carabao. And unlike the Cape buffaloes that we saw, black box. You remember the color of the black box in the bachelor's group? They are darker in color, and they have those beautiful horns. Females are more on the lighter brown shade or color. And they can also run fast. They can run about 80 kilometers per hour to 100 kilometers per hour in just 3 seconds. Faster than a Ferrari. It's going towards the left side of the bus. Space, you will see that special feature. Those tear light marks on the dark lines underneath their eyes. It helps them reflect the sun's glare, especially once they are running. It is like the black patches that the athletes are using underneath their eyes. Now, but looking at the cheetah, are they big cats? No. They are actually listed to still be small cats. We only have 4 big cats on the list. Anybody can help me?
A few moments later.
Hmm. Hmm. Ano yan? Ano siya yung piece?
A few moments later.
We are very thrilled to have you here today. Alright, my
accomplish the fastest, okay? But I need your guys' help from the very end up to, let's say, over here. Can you all cheer for Michael as loud as you can? Yes.
Well, I think that's unfair. I think my team can do better than that. Can we all cheer for Oscar?
All right, are we guys ready?
We're ready.
Birds ready? Trainers ready? Morgan ready? Set, go! That is right. So if we want to see these beautiful birds in the future, then we must protect them now. Let's give it up, please, for African birds. Alright, but it's not only the African grays who face all these human-induced threats. There are still a lot of them, and we are going to meet them today.
Here comes Nathan. He is our Asian small brown otter. They are now on the list of animals with the highest level of protection from the wildlife trade.
Alright, come on here, Nathan. Show your amazing abilities to the people. Alright, you know, Asian small brown otters are taken as pups to be used as domestic pets and attractions, mainly because they are the smallest of the otter species.
That's correct. And there goes Jack.
Come on here, Jack. And, sorry, Asian small brown otters as well are taken as pups to be used in otter cafes, wherein wild otters are forced to interact with paying customers.
That is sad, but it's true. And did you know that otters cannot stay on land alone? That is because aquatic mammals. And that means that they live both on land and in water, that's right. But they spend most of their time in the water searching for food since their diet is comprised of fish and
Alright, let me introduce you to another feathered friend. This is our male rhinoceros hornbill. Alright, the rhinoceros hornbill is one of the flying birds in Asia and are decreasing in number and are now considered as near threat. small cages in pet shops. But do you know that these birds are amazing flyers? Are they? Yeah, don't believe it? Well, check this out. Now let me introduce to you different species of macaws. The three blue birds that you've seen a while ago are our blue and gold macaws. The ones flying above you, the green one is a military macaw, and the red one is a scarlet macaw. And over there, to the very right, is a green-winged macaw. Alright, the amazing flyers, finish again, guys.
Well, as you can see, they are tree climbing mammals. They use their sharp claws to climb trees to defend themselves, and their long tail to keep them balanced to aim on wall of the tree.
That is right. Can you see koalas are specifically designed to climb trees? Now, here's another interesting fact about koalas. Can you see their nose? They have a pig-like snout. This enables them to find food here in the crevices of tree trunks, and they can rotate. Now, you know what? Dogs give many people a happy life and protection. Don't believe me? Well, check this out. Okay.
And it says here, please save the wildlife, save our future.
Do you guys agree? Save wildlife, save our future? Yeah? Alright. Well, you know what, guys? We too can do our part to help save the environment by doing very little. Actually, can make a great impact. For example, throwing our rubbish in the proper bin. Let's ask some help from Kylie. Mix it up, man. Tell us a bit about it.
Great job, Kylie. Let me see if Mara can do it. Okay? Mara, come on out, Mara. Mix it up and drops it.
That's not what we're trying to do. One more time, for real.
Okay, this time. Great job!
See, if these really smart guys can do it, then surely we can do it.
Thank you all so much for joining us here today.
Alright, and from the bottom of my heart, we would like to thank you all so much for listening, and we hope that this is not the end, but rather a new beginning. Alright guys, so we hope you all enjoyed the show, and we hope that you have an amazing day. Only here at Dubai Safari. Goodbye everyone! Bye!
A few moments later.
Nakaano sa ilalim. Yun nasa likod. Baka yung matay na pag nakakasubo akong ganito sa bahay.
Ito yung scorpion doon. Ay, scorpion. Yung may spider doon. Ewan ko kung saan yung scorpion. Ganito sila. Ay, iba. Paano lang to? Saan ba?
Talagang nakahangin. Tapos ganyan ang kulay. Hindi mo siya makita, no? Pero gumagapang na pala siya sa'yo. Nakakatakot.
Ay, naka ano lang oh. Ay.
Yung sa may ano,
Hmm.
malapit na sa
Ket tayo. Okay na yan. 1, 2, 3. Hindi, gumawa mo. Ito. Siling. Yun siya. Mura nga. Ano ibon dito? Behind the scene. Behind the scene. Behind the scene. Behind.
Behind the scenes, hirap na hirap yung
Oh, ayun. Malayo naman. Huwag ka na magsalita, picture lang to.
Hindi na kahit
just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell. Yeah, I like you, that's for sure. Never have to close the door. Been a long time, a year before, and I'm missing you so bad. Gone away a month or more. Every show I go before, need to hear that voice, cause right now feels like it's been too long. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you. I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. It's true. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. It's true. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. You're an angel, that's for sure. With some devil, hear you roar. But I like it, we on the floor. In my ear, be whispering. Used to have fun, now I'm bored. Do I miss you? Yes, of course. Think about that time when we stayed up all night talking. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you. I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. It's true. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. It's true. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true.
Okay. Tapusin.
Guys, dito na po pala magtatapos ang aming vlog. Salamat po sa pagsama sa amin sa Dubai Safari Park.
Salamat.
Salamat po.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Good morning mga kapeps, mga ka-expat. Welcome to my channel, Cell TV. Kami po ngayon ay pupunta ng Dubai Safari. Kasama ko po ang aking husband kasi today ang kanya pong off. Kita-kits po tayo mamaya.
Nung, ang laki. Hi. Hello, Nung.
Hi! Nandito po kami ngayon sa bus.
Hindi halata.
Gusto yata niya po yan.
Diba?